Hello, everybody. This is Nuclear Ranger here with The Sinking City. I know my last playthrough, I said I'd be playing Persona 5 Strikers. Guess I was lying, because I found this game. This game looked very interesting to me. So, what this game entails. It's a Lovecraftian, horror open-world detective game, right? There is gunplay, there is combat, there's things that you probably can do in this game. You know, uh, it seems pretty cool. And there's basically little to no hand-holding in this game. You have to figure everything out by yourself, mostly, for the most part. And with that being said, oh yeah, just so you know, I've played the game like 30 minutes, for like 30 minutes or so, just to test out, what, you know, what this game is like and stuff like that. I like the feel. It kind of reminds me of Evil Within, how that plays, and the atmosphere, though. It's got a lot of other things to it as well, stuff from like Silent Hill and shit, and yeah, you're gonna expect that with something like this. So, we will be playing, which I haven't gotten much farther than the second interaction with the person. So, yes, we'll be doing this now. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you've requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning by the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, and come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially Vanderberg. Nice. Whoa. Inception. First aid kit. Oh shit. Not sure if I like the sensitivity of this. Wait. No, that's... Play.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Probably. Pistoler. First ring, gunpowder. So can we craft shit? Oh, okay, I already read this.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
There's definitely something. Oh shit. Okay, so that's how you casebook. Wait. Let's travel. Means most landmarks, points of interest to discover. Okay. These marks on the map, you use this to plan your route or note places of interest. Mind's Eye allows you to see the unseen. Use Mind's Eye whenever you see a distortion in the corners of the screen and hear ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. All the omens, Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. Expect enough evidence on that scene, the vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Cool. Investigation main case. Reveals clues for your mind palace. Press to open the case book and switch to Mind Palace. Mind pairs of relevant clues to get. Evidence, crucial information for the case. Let's add it to the case book. Deductions. These explain nuances of the case. They are displayed in the Mind Palace. Some deductions can be interpreted differently. This can lead to different conclusions. Huh. This is gonna have like multiple endings and stuff? Kind of. Hope so, actually. That'd be really cool. Discover all the possible conclusions to fully understand the case. It is up to you to how to solve it. You'll often need to look for useful information within various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations. All info about specific categories of people, like criminals or patients, can be found in the police or hospital records. The casebook evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate and choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted The current evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. Parallax and weak points can be broken with a shot or melee attack. Oh, that's cool. If you are crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as health. Okay, so there's a sanity system. I wonder how that's gonna work. I wonder if it's gonna work like that one game, Eternal Darkness, and whatever's gonna work like that, where it messes with your screen or turns off your your monitor or shit, messes with your head and makes you think you died or something like that. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise, but most have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, and quest rewards are the only sources of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves. Okay. The harpoon stuns hostile creatures for a short time. Flares light your way and can distract hostile creatures. If damaged, hold to slowly recover your diving suit's pressure. Oh shit, you can dive in this game? Alright.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
I think it's time to head out.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
It seems that Oakmont may be a center for some sort of spiritual activity or something like that. It gives people... It's like a beacon of sorts. It calls to people.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Alright.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Devil's
Don't judge a
Reef
book
Hotel.
by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular. Its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I thought my light in my bedroom was on. It's actually just very sunny. For Brez. And we're back. Alright.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Indeed. Alright. Let's head on. Welcome to Oakmont, a town on the rise.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay.
The end is nigh.
Oh, he's gonna
it
say the
will
same
begin
thing.
again. What is down comes up.
That's how you run. The way I see it, we got a couple of options here. I did not explore down here yet. First time I went through. I do remember to get at this thing up here. Oh, so. Shell casings, gunpowder. Small amount of sway. Not too much though. Under the keel bar.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI.
Yeah, exactly.
Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Why the
I take it you're
Innsmouthers?
not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Oh.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Look. Come on. It seems people have been called here and you haven't noticed? Haven't noticed that a lot of people have been getting the same dreams that I have been? Come on.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Okay. Cool, I can respect that.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
No promises. Okay, fisherman's house. Okay, that's absolutely nothing. Okay. I guess I'll go in. Close the door? No? Okay. That is certainly something. Fish. It kind of looks like the. Oh. That kind of looks like the mold from Resident Evil 7. Oh, hi.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Whoa.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Just like me.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was that or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything, and I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Lewis.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry,
Okay.
no.
K's like their god. Huh.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream. My head! I still hear those voices.
Casebook. Will Hammond. The fisherman lives with 3 other colleagues, Barry Paul and an in-smouther named Lewis Flynn. Will told me that Barry found the unconscious Albert Throgmorton and brought him to their house. Before leaving to inform Robert Throgmorton, Albert woke up and started making horrible sounds. His hysteria seemed to spread to Will, who began to see visions similar to mine. When he recovered, he found Paul dead on the floor, and there is no trace of Albert or Lewis. He doesn't remember anything beyond that. Robert's request. Robert Throgmorton wants to find his son. Okay. Child room key. Robert Throgmorton. Johannes Vandenberg said that I need to. Okay, I already did that. Okay. Mind place. Throgmorton Innsmouth. The Throgmortons and the Innsmouth are going few. There were 3 fishermen in the house when Albert woke up, but I've only found 2 of them. Sudden psychotic outbreak. Fisherman suffered a sudden psychotic outbreak after Albert Throgmorton behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. Spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence, which made everyone hereby suffer hysteria. Okay. More. Photo of trophy plate. Skills? Oh shit. Knowledge points. Trapper. Set traps twice as quickly. Sapper charge. Grenades and fire bombs have increased range. Nice. Hardboiled detective. Keep an extra bullet loaded. Gaining a chance to deal double damage with pistol. 10% chance. Revolver faster. Nice, nice, nice. City port. Fisherman's house. I think that's my boat.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Holy shit.
I can barely recognize the
Oh,
face
God.
of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh my gosh. Wait, did I just see myself hanging? What the hell?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Whoa. What the hell? Oh shit. What the hell is going on? Whoa. Okay. Okay. So I think that's that blue meter that was going down is my sanity meter. The more I go over here, the more I see.
Five cards short of a full house.
They're playing a game. Like, what the hell just happened, though?
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Innsmouther. Huh. Whoa.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Mine's Iris. Wait. Whoa.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulina, Haft.
And do it again? Oh.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulina, Haft.
Oh shit. Whoa.
Take this, ape face.
Okay.
Yeah, run!
Whoa.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Looks like he was possessed. I think this is one. No.
What's happening?
I think maybe.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Oh. What the hell was... What the hell? I'm already loving this game.
My head. I still hear those voices.
Mind Palace. Alright. Throgmorton and Innsmouth are feud. The Throgmortons and Innsmouthers are in an ongoing feud. Albert fled when wounded. Albert Throgmorton fled from the fisherman's house after he was wounded. Albert Throgmorton attacked the fishermen at their house as soon as he regained consciousness. Albert returned unstable. Behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. One fisherman missing. There were 3 fishermen in the house when Albert woke up, but I've only found 2 of them. They were shot without warning. When Albert Throgmorton became aggressive, Lewis and Innsmouther fishermen immediately started shooting him. Okay. There's nothing that really goes with that, it seems. Albert Throgmorton. But Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence, which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Alright, casebook. House brawl. A fisherman brought unconscious Albert Throgmorton to his house and left. When Albert woke up, he caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen. One of the fishermen shot him and Albert fled through the hole in the wall. What time is it? 10:56, okay. Is there anything else? Anything else that I can deduct here? Wait, there's more in the Mind Palace? Okay, yes there is. Deductions, clues, okay. 1 fisherman missing, there were 3 fishermen in the house. Albert woke up, but I've only found 2 of them. Shot without warning. Fled when wounded. Okay, Albert fled from the fishermen after he was wounded. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Huh. Wait. Anti-Throgmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them, indeed. Okay, and there's nothing towards that. Alright. I can track Albert down.
I've said everything I know.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Shit.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Oh gosh, that's kind of weird. Alright. Ah. Shit. Warehouse. Oh, that's trippy when that does that. Whoa. Metal scrap. It seems like I might be introduced to a crafting system a little bit later. What's this? Card.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everybody else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the buzz snooping about the port. Don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have steady supply channels soon. Just one more week, and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Okay. Palace clue, no
The
shit.
blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Gunpowder. Nice. check upstairs first. Actually, nothing in here. I know he's probably downstairs, but okay. Whoa. Is there anything else in here? No. Whoa. I just love the atmosphere that this game gives off. Powder coiling springs, shell casings.
Door won't budge.
What the hell is that? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Skills, inventory. Can I craft? I can craft. Gunpowder, shell casings, 4. Holy shit! That thing's freaky. Oh, stop it! What the hell? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. One bullet. Gosh dang it. That thing was quick.
One fatal round through the forehead.
Oh my gosh.
That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Whoa.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Mind Palace. Lewis pursued Albert. Lewis pursued Albert after he fled and continued to shoot at him. Lewis, the Innsmouth fisherman who probably killed Albert, left the site of the murder. The owner of the local bar in the port owes Lewis Flynn money. Albert was murdered. Albert Throckmorton was shot in the head, impaled onto hooks, then hidden. The murder was deliberate. Albert Throckmorton fled from the fisherman's house after he was wounded. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throckmorton, rather than just drive him off. True. And there's still more. Albert was murdered. Dang it. Lewis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Okay. Nice book. Guessing the blue is the Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I owe you. Okay. Torn piece of jacket stained with blood. Found alongside the blood-stained note in the warehouse where Albert Throgmorton fled. I found the body of Albert Throgmorton in the basement of a warehouse not far from the fisherman's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on hooks, and then hidden. Lewis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding in the Oakmont Port. Whoa. Okay, gotta get out of here before my sanity is gone. Go upstairs. I can't. Scroll. All evidence collected. Okay. So when it's green like that, all evidence is collected. And get back to Robert Throgmorton. Give him ill news of his son. Hate to break the news, Throgmorton, but your son is dead. Just outright. Just outright.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
Well, really, we don't have any physical evidence, right? We just know he was killed. So, we can only speculate at this point.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Throgmorton woke up and attacked Fisherman. Okay.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them,
Wild
but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but Fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Okay.
I've said everything I know.
Alright. Hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Oakmont City Port. Okay, gotta find my way across. I also do want to explore down here too. So far, man, this game is pretty cool, honestly. Sure, I've heard a lot. I've heard it having some glitches here and there. I think they've updated since then. I'm not quite sure. But this game ain't a lot of gigabytes at all, actually, though. Titania lifeboat.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Okay, this is obviously a side mission. Oh. It's another one of these helmets. I found one of these. Oh, whoa.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Nothing to question. Can I swim? Can I dive? Can't. Holy shit! Okay, well, I guess I know not to swim too far. Albert Throgmorton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. You should never done that. Should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave, Professor Blank. I fear that will become me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Blank. The cycle goes on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and in the end it comes. I must warn everybody. I must tell my father, Blank. He's here. Throgmorton was spooked by something. It seems he was touched deep by the sea. All the evidence over here has been... I'm so glad I explored over here. Holy shit, some more evidence. Oh. Okay. I've already went through here. Alright, I guess the only place to go is the Oakmont City Port. Alright. Oh, that's okay. Dang it, I can't cut up there. Okay.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Hoping that Lewis left some tread marks, some essence of him so that I could follow. Oh shit. What the hell is that? Do you hurt? I mean, doesn't look like you seem to. I want to kill it just to see what it does, but I don't. It just seems like it's minding its own business, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Under the Q bar. Oh. Bless me. Crouch? I know I can crouch. There we go. Grimhaven Bay. Ah. Okay.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Old Billy, huh?
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
This is definitely a place of interest.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
I'll find more.
Let's see what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Crystal round, fortune teller's prophecy.
Embrace your fate.
Tempting fate. Tender.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
The game is telling me to run away from them whenever the chance sees fit. I don't know, man. Is there anything that I can craft? Craft 2 bullets. Springs and alcohol. First aid kit, okay. Two bullets.
What the? Get them! Oh.
Okay, I'll get the O.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You know what he looks like? He kind of looks like that blobfish that looks like a a head, but it's like a blob. It has like a almost a human face, but not really. Okay, yeah.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Why do you look like...
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right. Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
Did I make the right choice? Maybe Throgmorton could have gotten me got me a bit more, but you know. Lewis was aware of his actions, what he was doing during the fight with Throgmorton. So was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. Shit. I could play the dick and tell anyway. And get more shit. But shit. Seems like he was being honest. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. Okay. That was true. Why was he hiding? I mean, I guess. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Shit. I don't know if I should have lied to him or not. But also, whatever I do has consequences. There is no in between. So, at least for a little bit.
Geological expedition. I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened? Defied scientific explanation.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, sleeping giants, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
He's gonna find out we lied.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
So I have to be very careful with my usage of bullets, it seems, in this game.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Alright. Hook, line, and sinker. Alright. I think that will be it for today, my good sirs. Yeah, this game has absolutely piqued my interest. I'm completely loving it right now. Love the atmosphere, love the detective work system type thing that they have going on here, and the story seems pretty cool. So, yeah, without that, please comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and do everything that you need to do to help me become a little bit bigger than I am right now. 53, let's get to 54. No, wait, no, I'm already fixed 56. 56 subscribers, let's get to 57 and 58 and 59 and 60. Yeah, hope you all have a fantastic